Hi guys, so I'm going to do a little update video for you guys and talk about some things that I think need addressing because I've been getting asked questions about it. I haven't been as active on YouTube as all of you guys may have known. I kind of took a hit to my channel when monetization was cut off for smaller channels and stuff, but that's not why, because it really doesn't matter, because I'm still going to continue to post content no matter what, because I do this as just a hobby and an outlet. But I've been not feeling very motivated lately. There's been a lot going on in my personal life, and I try to keep up with vlogs, and this channel is going to take a major change anyway, because it's not going to be, as I said in one of my previous videos, it's not going to be all beauty. It's going to be vlogs. It's going to be lifestyle videos. My desk is a mess right now, so please don't mind that. Dry shampoo everywhere. I have to clean it up. This is my makeup desk. I haven't really done makeup in a really long time, so that's another reason. I've been busy. I've been doing, I've been working. I'm not getting into details of what I do, my job or anything like that, because it is confidential. So I'm not getting into any of that. But also there's been a lot of personal stuff going on. As you guys know, Hubert and I split up. I'm not getting into details about the split up. It was semi-bad of a breakup, but I don't want to get into it on the internet because I'm trying to keep negativity out of my life as much as I can, and I don't want any more he did this, she did that kind of stuff going on, and I don't want to bring it into my channel because really it's not everybody's business. Like, the people in my life that are personal friends, like, I consider you guys my friends, but we're not like chat everyday type of friends sort of thing, right? And there's some things that you just don't want on the internet, and I don't want to bash anybody on the internet or have anybody bash me, even though it has been done, and I'm not getting into details about that, but there's been stuff out on Facebook and stuff. So, but I'm kind of just letting things roll off my back right now because I have other health issues that are going on right now that need to be addressed. And I'm going to talk about them a little bit. You guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I have to have surgery. And it's coming up relatively quick. I have to have it on June 18th, and I'll get more into that in a minute. But I signed my divorce papers last week. Hubert and I are getting a divorce, so it's over. Maybe someday we can be friends. I don't know. I don't know what's going to become of it. I don't have contact with him right now, so I don't know. That's pretty much all I'm going to say on this channel. I know people have been asking what happened between us and asking me if I could do a story time on it, but it's really personal. I don't want to open up that kind of stuff on the internet. Like, my close family and friends know what happened, and that's where I'm going to leave that. There's been rumors going around town about stuff that's happened, but rumors are rumors. No matter what kind of town you live in, if it's a small town, a big city, anything, there's always going to be rumors about stuff. So that's all I'm going to address with me and Hubert. It's over. Hopefully someday maybe we could be friends down the road. I don't know. I don't have contact with him right now. If you have any other questions about it that aren't like completely personal at what happened, you can leave them down below, and if I find that it's not too personal, I will answer it if I'm leaving anything out. Alright, now on to my health issues. Okay, so Hubert and I did try to conceive children. People have asked me a few times if we were ever going to have kids. We did try. I was diagnosed a few years ago with polycystic ovarian syndrome, so it was that much more difficult for me to conceive a child. Now, I did not, this might get a little personal, so if there's any males there, you might not want to watch this. I don't know, because I'm going to talk about feminine stuff. So I've never gotten regular monthly periods, like, since I was a teenager. They were on and off. They were spotty. The last several years, I haven't had any bleeding, any period, anything at all. In February, I started bleeding really heavy and bled for literally the whole month. So I scheduled I get regular examinations, but now that I'm getting a little bit older, you are supposed to have them done like faithfully every year. So I did schedule an appointment. It was a couple years since I actually had my regular Pap screening. So I went in for that, and I guess the doctor noticed cells in my cervix that were like, she said it was like tissue hanging. She thought I had had a miscarriage, so she gave me blood work right away, and I'm thinking, oh geez, if like that's all the stress that I was under over the fall after Hubert and I broke up and everything. I'm thinking, well, it's possible, I guess. But anyway, needless to say, I didn't have a miscarriage. I never conceived. So she sent me to a gynecologist. So I had an appointment with my gynecologist. I went in was it March or April? I don't remember if it was late March or late April. I think it was late March. Yes, it was. It was late March or early April. So I went into the appointment and we discussed all of everything that's been happening to me over the years. And I did have a gynecologist before, and he asked why she didn't give me something that would bring on a bleed, that I should have had a bleed every 3 months or so, just to like help things along, just because cells build up in your uterus if the lining doesn't shed. So we discussed all that, and then he was quite upset about that, and then he decided he was going to do a biopsy on my uterus right there. So that, if anybody has not had one of them done, that's a whole other story. That's kind of it really instant cramping, and I left the office, and Mike unfortunately had to drive back into town to pick up his granddaughter. I thought I was going to pass out just from like the cramping and stuff. It was intense. Anyway, I went over to Tim Hortons and I got a tea and stuff and waited for Mike to come back out to pick me up, and the doctor said he would see me in 4 weeks with my results. So I went back 4 weeks later, and I was informed that the biopsy did reveal precancer cells. And he asked if I intended to have children, and I said I don't think it's in the cards for me right now. I've always had issues conceiving, and I'm getting older now, and I just don't think it's in the card. I kind of accepted the fact anyway that I was never going to have kids. So I have to have a hysterectomy. So, I mean, it's a pretty hysterectomy. I mean, it's a major surgery, but it's pretty common, right? And then I'm thinking, geez, precancer cells. So then I thought, okay. So I am a type 2 diabetic. My sugar is pretty good for the most part, but I've been under a lot of stress, and I have been eating not as healthy. Like, I do eat healthy, but then in the fall I kind of ate a little better than I should have, I guess. Not the healthiest, like getting into sweets and stuff, which I can sometimes handle, but sometimes I can't, right? It just depends on my system. So anyway, for the most part, don't worry about that. It is under control. That's why I lost all of the weight. I was diagnosed in 2013 with diabetes. But I'm stressed out, and also my hormones are out of whack, so that could be causing issues. So I kind of got a little bit nervous about that. So he got blood work done on me, and he wanted to see how my like 3-month A1C was for that, which it's up a little bit. But he said because this is an urgent matter, he has to go in and do surgery right away because it's a pressing issue, and he just wants to take no chance, because the condition that I have is endometriosis, where the uterus doesn't shed, cells can grow on the outside of the uterus and spread and stick other organs together and everything else. So because the cells are precancer cells, he needs to get the stuff, like my reproductive system, out of me, because in case it starts spreading. And yeah, so needless to say, I'm really freaked out right now. I'm really scared. Just the fact that my sugar is up a bit and having to have surgery, that's scaring me a little bit as well, because I'm thinking like the heal time is going to be that much longer for me. I was hoping he could go in and do the surgery laparoscopically, but unfortunately he can't. I have to have a midline incision from my belly button down. So that's freaking me out. So I just thought I wanted to update you guys what was going on. I kind of was very vague that I was having surgery and this, that, and the other thing, and I wasn't posting videos, and I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So I have to go in June 18th for my surgery. I'm probably going to be in the hospital for a few days. I was thinking about doing like my journey with surgery, because I could very easily do it from my phone in bed if I have to. I'm not going to look the prettiest, but who cares? It might help somebody else out there. If you guys would be interested in that, because I know a lot of people will do like their stories about like their pregnancies and all this stuff. I mean, you know, maybe somebody would be interested in this, how I'm healing after a hysterectomy and stuff. So yeah, so I'm pretty freaked out because I've never had surgery before. I've never had to be sliced open for anything before, so I'm pretty scared, to say the least. And it kind of sucks that it's happening near the end of June, right? So just as summer's starting, I'm going to be laid up. So I don't know. And I have a trip planned to PEI for the end of August, and I'm really hoping I recover in time for that. They say the recovery time is like 6 to 8 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks or something like that. But I'm giving myself a little bit extra just due to the fact that I am a diabetic. So I'm hoping that things go well. I think they're going to put me on, like, I mean, I have to keep an eye on myself. They say that they try to get you up quickly after surgery because they don't want you getting blood clots and stuff. So I don't know if anybody's been through a hysterectomy and had a midline incision and if you're diabetic or not, if you can let me know, like, your stories about it. I'd love to have somebody to talk to about this because, I mean, I have a few people, like my best friend had a hysterectomy. She had 2, actually. She had a partial and then she had a full back in her 20s. So I have her that I can talk with. And actually, she was a diabetic, a type 2 diabetic as well. And then when she had her hysterectomy, her hormones leveled out, dieting too, which I am eating healthier. So she is no longer on medication. She's no longer a diabetic. So because polycystic ovarian syndrome can be partially, like, it can be related to your insulin. I don't know how exactly that works. I have to read up on it again. I don't remember, but I remember reading about it before. So who knows, maybe my sugars will completely, because my sugars were down really good. And then this past summer, all the stress that happened with me, I'm a stress eater, so I know I put on a little bit of weight, like, over the fall, but I took it off again, so I'm good now, again. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm really scared, you guys. Like, I know I have a good support system, though, but I'm very scared. But I thought I would update you guys, so I don't know if this was a little too heavy for you guys. I'm sorry, but I just thought I would air it out there, air out some of the information that I had and share it with you guys. So yeah, if you guys could have any stories that you want to share with me, or if anybody's been through something similar, I'd love to hear from you guys if you feel like talking about it. You can actually email me if you want. My email is snhwadden, like my username, and it's at gmail.com. So, but anyway, I will let you guys go for now. I will try to get some videos done before I go in for surgery. I can't promise anything because I'm okay. Like, my spirits are good, but every now and then I just get in this little snap where I'm, like, kind of depressed, but I'm not, like, severely depressed, but I just have a lot on my mind, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, but I do have a video recorded. I recorded it a while ago, and it's, like, testing new products, and it's some of my BoxyCharm stuff, and I just didn't edit it and upload it. I've been busy, guys, like, really busy lately, along with all this other drama that's going, not drama, but the health stuff that's going on. So, yeah. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys all very soon. I hope you guys are having a great week. Happy June, everybody. I can't believe it's June already. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye, everyone.